something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey, Beto! And hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilion.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed—
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yoon, or Yoonjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And
Shenhe. I am their friend.
good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is Miss Yoon is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to—
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, to be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the—
Wow. So
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure— Instead of competing against each other, we could work together.
sounds great, but
the plastrite was the most difficult. How'd I do?
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. All right. From what I've heard, the core is
We will head into town and seek advice from Master—
wonderful. We'll split in— I'm gonna take off. See you later.
okay, let's go. By the way, what question—
I'm looking for a vent.
Ooh, what's the—
The opera is a labor of love. It's called The Div—
Ah, hello. Are you—
Excuse me, Master Zhang.
Of course I have. Sorry.
My name is Yoonjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yoonjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. So, you're here to ask about wonder cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. The types of ore needed to make wonder cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself.
No? We were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, if I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter iron from the Mount Tianheng area. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard... Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's... I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool! A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite!
The legend first arose in this area. It is said in that village, there was a loving couple. The wife was out collecting herbs and was... The vile and vicious monster told the...
What a nasty piece of work!
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little...
No! Don't do it, little...
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing and her extraordinary abilities drew the attention. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was... not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is...
I've never... Opera is always an interpretation of the... When my father wrote the script for this...
I think...
Well, it sure inspired Paimon!
Gather!
By royal decree! Incoming! Speed of light! Hey!
Stabilize!
This should be enough Star Splinter iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? What? Shenhua, Yunjin.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjun.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some info. This place is deserted now. No.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take... Don't worry. Mingjun has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can...
Crumble!
What's this? So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was and she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the... Oh. The truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why... Oh. It looks...
One man's stone is another man's gem.
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic in his obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjin.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sabrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Sabrosium! Let's go back and tell Shenhe the new...
Solidify! One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about I was a very close friend of your father's. I bring flowers back here every year.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his...
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my... So if you ask me how I feel about the past...
It must have been so tough.
Shenhe! We're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old time.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells us how to find Sabrosium.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to... Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now...
It's okay.
But,
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others, so I hope that one day, but I've never thought this way before.
don't worry. In fact, I think maybe you've already...
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the We can't let someone else beat us to it!
Every journey has its...
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an adept, but these things can be unpredictable. Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor. If things get out of control,
Gather!
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. Guess now it's my time to
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end.
leave the Wonder Course to me. I'll work on it. Don't worry. It won't.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti.
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang...
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti...
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of...
Already? All three of you found them together. The Wonder Cores and Adepti Sigils look good. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beck.
What? It's over already? I haven't even...
I can't believe it.
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade...
Huh? Where's Beto?
Captain Beto has some business to attend to. She will join later.
All right then. Guess we'll head on up to the... This has been a long time coming.
Combine the Adepti Sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah.
Miss Yun.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then...
You're quite welcome.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my place.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on...
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang.
Managing a successful business is not... If you want to know how to make money.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question.
Your question was written all over your face. Now, so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance...
Great! No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a...
Me?
Yes, this is...
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold up.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, a sense?
Yes. To be perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps, in short, everyone...
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beto. It's your turn. Do you have...
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back.
Beto? Ningguang?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better... When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform. At that time, I dreamed that my wish has not changed to this very day. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, and I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence! Q, the Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepta.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too!
Stabilize!
Obey!
Order guide you. Stabilize!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Stabilize!
Unleash!
Solidify!
Incoming. By royal decree.
Solidify!
Manifest!
Nowhere to hide.
Gather!
Obey! Manifest! Cryo Incarnate!
I summon thee!
Obey! Unleash!
Gather!
Speed of light!
Manifest! Unleash!
Gather! I will have order!
Manifest!
Solidify!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Solidify! Solidify!
By royal decree!
Stabilize!
Obey! Unleash!
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is... I'm just a little exhausted. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you... Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek ref...
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much...
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan...
Thank you.
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millelith.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate. But don't let your...
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always if it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find once you have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's child.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall...
Please, have a good rest. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact...
Solidify! Stabilize! Gather!
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it...
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devon...
Hey! Look! Miss Yun...
披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a mourn. The play has an ending, but life...
Thank you. I think...
Ms. Yun! Here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. Let me pull up a chair, all right?
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is...
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe.